Wednesday morning, I'm finally leaving Anjou, Quebec, Petro Pass. Tiny truck stop just east of Montreal. At least the weather is nice now. Plus 15 Celsius or 60 F. I talked to dispatch this morning. They said there's still nothing. I said, well, I'd rather sit and wait for the load in Cambridge, where at least I have a car. Tired of talking French here. But this morning I went to Tim Hortons over there, like the next plaza. It says Place Funaro. It says Tim Hortons over there. And they have my favorite Americano. Right, it's right on the machine, and the button is labeled Cafe Americano. So I managed to order Americano in French. And of course you just say, she says, Bonjour monsieur. And I say, Grande Cafe Americano. Because grande, that's what they call in English at Starbucks, right? But I just checked at the end where I saw the price, $2, so much cheaper than at Starbucks. I said, Grande, this is large, right? Big. And she says, oui. Okay. And she says something about the money. And of course, you look at the screen. You say, debit. I think it's debit. That's how you say it. But I know that T, like consonants in the end, are not pronounced, right? So I think it's, or you just show the card, So basically, some basic stuff, you can, at least I can order coffee now. I think it's cafe, right? In English? I mean, in French, but Americano, it's easier. Cafe Americano, grande. Oh, and she says, c'est tout? That's it? I say, yeah, c'est tout. We are. Oh, actually, I ordered a muffin. I think they say muffin. But I said in English, I said, can I have a muffin with carrots? And then she realized that I wasn't local. Oh, okay. It was a funny experience. But the longer you stay here, the easier it becomes. But there's no loads here, so no point for me. And plus, sitting over here, it's so stressful. I always have to jump out and watch people not to hit me, And yesterday, for some reason, not these spots, but only these spots to my right were they were getting empty like every hour. And of course, to back in there, so people go like this, and then they start backing, and then they're bringing the truck dangerously close to my truck, and I just have to do like this. Oh my god, they're gonna hit me. So see, look at this guy. I'm pretty sure that he's looking at that spot, and of course now he has to, I see he's looking, so he has to go left this way. But at least it's not too bad. But you see, this is that's what I'm talking about, except that place is away from me, right? So you see, he's not close. I mean, it's like 4 meters, probably like 10 feet, right? But I gotta watch you see, his truck wheels. If they're not paying attention and he moves his truck, see, I was always nervous here. And you cannot sleep because there's Autoroute 40 right next to you, I just hope he doesn't change his, he doesn't turn his steers, because that's the danger. Either they can hit you with the drives when he doesn't watch where the rear of his truck is going, or if he's not paying attention to the front, he can hit you with the steer axle, because the truck goes like this. But that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's not good. It's kind of like that pilot. The pilot in Somerville, South Carolina, where I was last week. But of course this is better because this one has like 4 times the spaces that one has, but it's constant nerve-wracking experience of watching people back in front of you. This is the first rest area once you cross the border from Quebec into Ontario. The break is over. A quick cheese snack. And as usual, when you just enter Ontario and you're so close to the Quebec border, all the signs are still bilingual and half of the people in the lineup were speaking French. One lady ahead of me was, oh, you see this? Right away you see much more Ontario license plates. Okay, Ontario. Ontario. Oh wait, that's my truck. Okay, 5 hours, no, 5.5 hours, about 300 miles. Yeah, pretty far. Watching a vid of this guy, Casey Neistat in New York City, and this guy has almost 2 million subscribers. And he likes using arbitrary, or shall I say misleading titles. And I just thought that I would mention this, just wondering how you guys would feel if, let's say, I call a video something that it never happened in reality. Like, he takes the situation and he makes it, the title he makes to reflect that situation, but in a much worse way. Like, he was stopped by a cop for riding his boosted board on a bike path, and of course the title of his video is "Arrested for riding a boosted board," where in fact he never was arrested. That's just one example. And I left a comment there saying that, you know, maybe you should have called your video "Sent to Rikers Island for riding a boosted board." And Rikers Island is one of the 10 worst prisons in US, and Rikers Island is right there outside of New York City. So for example, now I like Casey Neistat. I went inside to buy coffee and I waited maybe 5 minutes because the lady in front of me was French speaking customer, was checking her lottery tickets, right? So if I was doing things like this guy Casey, I probably should have called this video stranded at the Ontario rest area because the customer in front of me won $1 million. So how would you guys feel about arbitrary titles like that? Back at Napanee, and I figured from here it's 3 hours to Cambridge or 2 hours to Toronto. So if I don't stop here, I would hit the rush hour traffic in the big city. So I figured might as well get a shower and grab something to eat. And that's what the shower at the Pilot looked like. Pretty clean, free towels, free soap, liquid soap. I do deserve a great shower. Good shower. You know, sometimes you have lukewarm water or no pressure. This one was perfect. And I shaved my head, trimmed my hair over here. See, that's what I use, by the way. Just adjust this thing over here. So I use this for the head. Maybe no. This for the, yeah, this is for the face. This may be for the head. You know, and helps remove that annoying neck hair. You know how some guys walk around with whole neck is covered, you know. And I forgot last time I paid to a hairdresser. You know, I always do my own hair with this thing. Paid like $50. This Philips. I had a cheaper one before. Probably like $30, but that one did not last long. Okay, let's go grab something to eat. Oh, you know, you feel yourself so much better after a shower. By the way, it was a free shower because I buy diesel, and when you buy diesel, fuel, you get points on your points card. Dinner as a Denny's. 22:06. 26. So 2 hours to the city. Perfect. I'm gonna bypass all the rush hour traffic.